Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to make a mouth-watering Nigerian classic, Egusi Peppersoup. If you're looking for something spicy, flavorful and hearty, this is the dish for you. Let's dive in. Alright guys, let me show you my ingredients for this food that I'm going to be making now. So we have smoked chicken. I really love the taste smoked chicken brings to a soup, so I love using it in my soups. And here I have goat meat. We have egusi here, and we have more. Here we have onions, yellow pepper, crayfish, and uziza seeds. There is this very nice taste it brings to the soup. So here we have stockfish, we have smoked prawns, and this is the head. You're going to see what I will do with this later. We have my prawns. These two brings different taste to your food, so I love using the two of them. We have smoked fish here, and then we have Berekete. This is a vegetable, dried vegetable for banga soup, or you can also use it for this Egusi Peppersoup. We have my smoked catfish fillet here, and then we have my pepper soup mix. That's it. We have our stock here. This is beef stock, and then we have salt. So these are all the ingredients we need for the soup. So let's get started. So in a pot, you're going to go in with your beef or your goat meat or fish, whatever you're using. You go in with your chicken, smoked chicken, your dried fish, your omo. You also go in with your stock fish. So now you're going to season this with pepper. I'm using ground pepper here. You're seasoning with pepper. You're going to season with onions, seasoning cubes, and then you're also going to add some salt. And now after adding all your ingredients, you're going to give this pot of meat a stir. Alright, to stir it to bring everything together well combined, and then we're going to cover this and let it cook for around 8 to 10 minutes or until the meat has brought out some broth. So while that is cooking, now we're going to prepare our egusi. So you're going to want to fry this your egusi on a low to medium heat until it's golden brown, but not too brown. Okay, we don't want it burnt. So we're going to fry this. This step is optional, but if you want to build the flavors in your pot of soup, I really advise you to follow this step. So we're going to fry this, and then we're gonna keep frying it until it starts popping. You'll notice it popping, and then it's going to bring out this nutty flavor or scent. So after frying for a while, we're now going to blend this mixture. So you put it in a blender, you add your crayfish, your uziza seeds, onions and pepper, and then you're going to go in with some water for easy blending. So when you pour in your water, you cover your blender, and then you're going to blend this until it's completely smooth. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention, I also added the head of the smoked prawns that I'm using. So I added it in there and I blended everything together. So that's it done. So now we're going to go back to our pot of meat, and it has cooked. So now I'm just going to add my smoked prawns And then we're going to go in with our smoked fish. So you put a little bit of it, and then we added the meat stock and seasoning cubes, and then we went in with the raw prawns and crayfish. And here is our main ingredients, the pepper soup mix or pepper soup spice. So I went in with it. I also added some salt, and then we're going to add water. I mean, this is pepper soup basically, so you just go in with some water or as much water as you want. Okay, so I made sure the water covered the meat a little bit or mostly equal with the meat. So you're just going to give it a stir. Okay, you're going to stir this to make sure everything is well incorporated. Okay, we want all parts of the soup to get equal taste. So you stir this, you cover and let it boil. So when it's boiling, you're going to have a little test, okay, to check and make sure all your seasonings is as good as you want it to be. So I checked for salt, I checked for the pepper soup spice. The salt was okay. I added some more crayfish, and I also went in with more pepper soup spice. I gave it another stir, and then I now went in with my egusi, blended egusi. I added some water to the blender to rinse it out, and then I'm going to give this a stir. Okay, so here you just go in with as much egusi or as little as you want, but if you go with more, that means you need to put more ingredients. Okay, so this is the perfect style for me, or the way I want it to look. Not too thick but not too watery. So I covered and let it cook. That is after 10 minutes. I now added my berekete, the dried vegetables. I gave it a stir. Okay, you give a stir. You can still check for salt and ingredients here. So after stirring, I covered this and let it cook some more. Okay, I covered and cooked another 5 to 8 minutes until everything came together. So this is it. After 8 minutes, you know it's cooked when the oil is floating on top. Okay, when the egusi oil or melon oil floats on top, you know your egusi pepper soup is done. So this soup, you can have it with starch, you can have it with pounded yam or fufu or semolina. I had mine with semolina. Alright, thanks so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more mouth-watering Nigerian recipes. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try this recipe or have any questions. See you in the next video. Enjoy your egusi pepper soup. Bye.